Hi everyone, welcome to the lecture series on Renewable Energy Engineering. I am Mili Trivedi, Assistant Professor in Mechanical Engineering Department at LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. Let us carry on our chapter named Solar Energy. In this session, we will study the relations of all angles which are Sun and Earth angles in detail. So now let us start. Here, as we have already discussed in our previous video about the Sun and Earth angles, as you see in our diagram, which is based on surface angle. So here, there is the representation of all the basic angles named surface angle, zenith angle, incident angle, surface azimuth angle, etc. All these angles are solely depend upon sun rays and motion of earth. Hence, this is also depend upon our angle and deflection of earth. So let us start with our journey towards learning. Before we are starting this learning, first of all you have to understand that sun rotates towards the earth rotates towards the sun. It means in the orbital space. Okay. Now, earth itself rotates on its axis. It means, and it is not rotated in a particular way or a straight way. It is slightly tilted and then rotated. Okay. So, for this, we need to consider which angle is the incident one, which angle is the zenith one, which angle will create the hour angle, what is latitude, what is longitude, etc. Okay, so let us start our learning. There are two different tables as you see, which represent general angles and earth-sun angles. In general angles, there is altitude and azimuth angle based in north-south as well as east-west direction. Now let us consider the altitude angle. It is at 0 degree. Basically, altitude angle will be 0 in the horizontal position. While going upward vertically, it will give us the value based on the position from 0 to 90. It means we have to consider the altitude angle at 0 at the horizontal position. Now, let us consider azimuth angle. We need to consider 0 to 360 degree from north origin. It is considered positive if facing east and it is negative if facing west in the range of 0 to 180 degree. So here we have to also consider this. Now let us check the earth and sun angles. These angles are as latitude, longitude, declination and hour angles. Latitude angle, if measured in northern hemisphere, is considered as positive, and longitude angle at prime meridian is 0. Now from west to east it is positive. Now let us consider the declination angle, which is positive at northern hemisphere and negative in the southern hemisphere. Now first of all you have to consider, if we are considering latitude, it means it is at the periphery of the earth's surface in the horizontal manner. It means if we are considering latitude, we need to consider the equator, and at the equator the angle is 0. If it is at the northern hemisphere, all these angles are considered as positive. If they are below the equator, they are considered as negative angles. Okay. Now, if we see the hour angle, at noon it is 0, in the afternoon it is positive, and in the morning it is negative. Now hour angle, it means it is 0 at the noon. It means where the sun is on our head. So it is it's 0. In the morning it is considered as negative, and in the afternoon it is considered as positive. Now, for remembering this data, you should remember this table so that it will be easy for you to identify the angles and day time. So now, let us study the relationship of all the Earth-Sun angles. It is based on only the angle of incidence. Now you know what is incident. When the sun rays come to the earth and the angle between that ray with the zenith known as incidence angle. Okay. Now the first question is our mind is why we have to consider the incident angle, and on that basis we need to calculate the first. We have to understand that the radiation interface of the sun and earth is only based on the position of both of them. Okay, it means earth revolves in the orbital space and earth also rotates on its axis. It means we need to consider both of it, and in that relation we can consider the incident angle. Now by this position, the rays of the sun acted on the earth will change time to time, so that at the time the incident of the sun's rays to the earth, we can easily calculate the value of rotation. Rest of all are depend upon it. So now what is the basic equation? So the basic equation is cos theta is equal to sin phi sin delta cos beta minus cos phi sin delta sin beta cos gamma plus cos phi cos delta cos beta cos omega plus sin phi cos delta sin beta cos gamma cos omega plus cos delta sin beta sin gamma sin omega. Now this is a very long equation, but student, you only have to remember this, because this comes is not the part of our study, because there are so many theses by which this final equation is reached. So you only have to remember the equation as it is. We do not need to study how this come, from where this come, and why we need to understand this, because there are lots of studies based on this, and by that we are on this position to get the final equation of this. Okay, so we only need to remember this equation as our basic equation. Clear? Now for this, let us remind the name of all the angles. Theta, what is theta? It is angle of incidence. Phi, what is phi? It is angle of latitude. Beta, what is it? It is the angle of slope. Okay. Delta, what is it? It is declination angle. Now gamma, what is gamma? It is surface azimuth angle. And omega, which is our angle. Okay. So now let us start furthermore. Now let us solve according to the condition of our system. Assume the incident surface is facing due south. Okay, it means the surface of the incident angle is facing due south. If it is facing due south, that surface azimuth angle gamma should be 0. Now by putting the gamma as 0, our equation becomes like cos theta should be equal to sin phi sin delta cos beta minus cos phi sin delta sin beta plus cos phi cos delta cos beta cos omega plus sin phi cos delta sin beta cos omega. By further solving this equation, the common out some angles, we will get cos theta is equal to cos delta cos omega into sin phi sin beta plus cos phi cos beta. So for this you have to consider the last two equations. Okay. Now plus let us common out the sin delta value. So sin delta into sin phi cos beta minus sin beta cos phi. So finally we will get this equation. Now here there is a relation sin phi sin beta plus cos phi cos beta. What can we write for this? We can write cos phi minus beta. Now here there is another equation sin phi cos beta minus sin beta cos phi. So for this we can write sin phi minus beta. It is just the simplification of this equation. Now so that we can easily write down this equation in the form of cos theta is equal to cos delta cos omega cos phi minus beta plus sin delta sin phi minus beta. So here, if we consider known time, okay, that is our final equation. You have to remember it. Now, if we consider the known time, now forget about gamma and forget about everything. Because we have the equation in the form of cos delta and cos phi minus beta as well as cos gamma. So here we have to imagine the another criteria. Now, if we consider known time, then what at the known time omega is 0 as we have already discussed, because the sun at our head position. So here, if we are considering known time, omega is 0. Then our original equation will become cos delta is equal to cos theta is equal to cos delta cos phi minus beta plus sin delta sin phi minus beta. So for this solution, you have to solve it by yourself. Now, let us again trick our original equation. Like surface is horizontal and facing south, so beta is a slope angle. So if we are considering beta, which is a slope angle, and the surface is at horizontal position, hence beta is equal to 0. Okay. Now, let us assume theta is equal to theta z, which is surface azimuth angle. Right? Because we need to consider the horizontal surface and facing due south. If it is facing due south, then gamma is equal to 0, which is azimuth angle. Okay? And that is 0. So the equation turns as cos theta is equal to cos theta z, and which is cos delta cos omega cos phi plus sin delta sin phi. Clear? So this is our equation. We only need to put the value of beta, theta and gamma in our above equation, so that we will get the final solution. Clear? Now, if the surface is vertical and facing due south, now I repeat, initially if surface is horizontal, beta is equal to 0. If the surface is vertical, then beta is equal to 90 degree. And remaining are the same. It means theta is equal to theta z and gamma is equal to 0. They both are same. Now, what should be the final equation if beta is equal to 90? So the final equation is cos theta is equal to cos delta cos omega sin phi minus sin delta cos phi. Now, what all this practice represents? It is giving us an idea based on the angles. If we know different angles, we can easily identify our unknown angles. Okay, so by putting delta value, by putting omega and phi value, we can easily identify the angle of incident, which is cos delta. Clear? Now, let us study about the day length. So at the time by the sun from sunrise or sunset, theta z is equal to 90 degree. I repeat, at the time by sun from sunrise or sunset, it means we have to consider either sunrise or sunset. Theta z is 0. And what is theta z? It is azimuth angle. Okay. Now, so that we can write cos theta z is equal to cos delta cos omega cos phi plus sin delta sin phi. Clear? So when theta z is equal to 90 degree, so what is the cos 90 value? It is 0. So let us put the cos theta z value. It means 0 is equal to cos delta cos omega cos phi plus sin delta sin phi. Now, because 0 is equal to this, let us make, because we need to find out the day length. So let us give the subject as a cos omega. So finally we will get cos omega is equal to minus sin delta sin phi upon cos delta cos phi. So here we can write cos omega is equal to minus tan phi into tan delta. So that if we say the day length is equal to omega s, we can write instead of omega, if we write omega s, so omega s is equal to cos inverse in a bracket minus tan phi tan delta. Okay, so this is our basic equation. Now 15 degree is considered as an hour. Now how it will come? Let us assume, as you know, the earth rotates on its axis, and because it is slightly the circular position, it is having 360 degree longitude values. Okay, 360 degree longitude values. It means if it will rotate in a 24-hour time, how much time it will get for 1 hour, or how much degree it will take for completing 1 hour. So obviously, if you do 360 by 24, you will get 15 degree as an answer. So we are considering 15 degree as 1 hour. Okay. So now the day length equation in hours should be TD, it means day length value. It is 2 by 15 into omega s. So finally we will get the answer of a day length equation. Okay. Now we have to calculate the solar time for this. So for the local solar time, we can say it as LST. L for local, S for solar, and T for time. So it is LST, means local solar time, or we can tell as local apparent time. It means LAT. Okay, LAT, local apparent time. It is the local time at the location, at a particular location. Now, standard time. It is the solitary time of a certain location of country, because the country region will run with the single time only. Okay, like in India, the location of standard time is at Allahabad, which is near to Delhi. It is at nearly the central position of India longitude angle. Okay, so we are running our each and every system based on Allahabad time. Clear? So it is known as standard time. So student, local time and standard time, they both are different. You should not be confused over it. Now, what is the equation of time correction? So LST, this is the basic equation. You also have to remember this equation. So LST is equal to, which is local solar time, is equal to standard time plus or minus 4 standard time longitude minus longitude of location plus equation of time correction. Now you know what is the standard time. Now here, why we are adding plus or minus 4 standard time longitude minus longitude of location. So here plus or minus 4, which indicates that if 10 difference between the standard time longitude and longitude of location, okay, then 4-minute difference with the standard time of location. So there are 10 degree difference between standard time and longitude location. Okay, so here plus or minus 4-minute time is added to the standard time location. Now equation of time correction. So what is the equation of time correction? It is also added due to the fact that Earth's orbit and the rate of rotation are subjected to small perturbation. Okay, I repeat, Earth orbit and rate of rotation are subjected to small perturbation. It is delayed by some time. It means we have to consider the equation of time correction in our equation. Okay, so this is our local solar time equation. Student, you have to remember this. So in this session you have to remember two basic equations. One is for the cos theta value, which is the very long equation. If you write it for 3, 4 or 5 times, you can easily mug up it. And so another equation is LST. Okay, so you have to remember this. So this is the study based on angle of rotation. Thank you all of you for watching this video.